白金に話したのか？
Paintball fights, huh?
いいえ。
Oh crap. Professor Kozuki just mentioned it offhand last time I saw her.
博士が？まったくしょうがないな。
Sorry, Yuko sensei.
まあ仕方ない。この際貴様たちにも説明しておこう。貴様たちが戦術機に乗り始めてすでに数日経過しているが、明日からは旧市街地で模擬戦闘訓練をスケジュール振り上げで開始する予定だった。
Oh, that's right. Class Rep and Maya were supposed to be the team leaders, so they were told beforehand about this plan. I remember now.
旧市街地ってふもとの柊町ですか？
そうだ。これには光月博士が非常に乗り気でな。準備も進んでいたのだが。
I get it. She probably wanted to get us out there as soon as she finished modifying my TSF.
事務次官来訪のため、明日は全員基地内待機命令が出て、市街地演習が延期になったというわけだ。
Ah, geez, this is bad. This is really, really bad. This wasn't in the game plan.
日頃の訓練成果を試すいい機会ではあったが、こればかりは仕方がない。伝達事項は以上だ。解散。
敬礼。
This is bad.
あ、白金。
Things are not going according to plan for Takeru this time. Sensei.
何よ、うるさいわね。
The undersecretary is coming tomorrow?
うん、それがどうしたの？
Hey, this is Tama's dad we're talking about. Don't be rude. Well, there's a chance there might not even be a base here after tomorrow then.
は？
After the inspection, an HSST is gonna come plummeting down from the sky, headed straight for this base.
どうしてよ。
Don't ask me, all I know is the whole thing reeked of sabotage.
仕組まれた草よ。
It has been programmed to accelerate after re-entry, and all it was carrying was explosives that are usually transported by boat.
なるほど。
Sensei.
その時事務次官、どんな顔してた？
What?
当然その場にいたでしょ。自分は視察が目的だからどうとか言って。
That's right, he did. Why does she know that?
どんな顔してた？
I don't really remember. I mean, people like him are kinda hard to read as it is, so...
なるほど。で、予測被害は？
Given the force of the impact and the power of the explosives inside the shuttle, all facilities above ground would have been obliterated. He said it would have been demolished at least 4 levels of the underground facilities as well.
まあ、そんなところでしょうね。
So we went to DEFCON 2. Defense Con 2, and all non-military personnel were evacuated.
じゃあ、あなたたちも退避したんだ。その割には詳しいじゃない？
You called us to the briefing room, yes.
なるほど。玉瀬美希ね。
Yes.
そうよね。ここには 1200mm OTH キャノンがあるのよ。
Yep, that's what she used to shoot it down.
面白そうね。見物だわ。
Not exactly. One little screw up and we all would have been toast.
じゃあ、黙っててくれればよかったのに。
Sensei?
だって今の話を聞く限りものすごいイベントじゃない？
This isn't a TV show or something.
OTH キャノンをリニアカタパルトの先端部に固定、間接照準による極超長距離精密狙撃ってことよね。けどあれ、砲身の強度から言って3発が限界。 HSST の速度もそうね、音速の数十倍には到達してるはず。ミスの許
How did you get all that from what I just said?
HSST の重量と速度が分かってるんだから被害状況を予測するなんて簡単だわ。そもそもここに落とすために取れる軌道なんて限られてるしね。そんな緊張感あふれる状況なんてなかなか経験できないわ。ねえ、 とりあえず様子を見てみるっていうのはどう？
She sounds excited. That's not enough. You know as well as I do that even the slightest delay or judgment error could be the difference between life and death here.
前の時はうまくいったんでしょ？きっと今度も平気よ。
We can't take that risk.
何よ、偉そうに。
This is a perfect chance to rewrite history. I mean, things are finally starting to change. We got our TSFs ahead of schedule, and the undersecretary's here early.
この事象を変えたら未来は変わりすぎるわ。だから干渉は禁止。今決定。分かったわよ。
Have you taken a look at the calendar lately? It's November 27. We don't even have a month left.
知ってるわよ。リミットは12月24日でしょ？
Right, exactly.
でもそれ不思議なのよね。どうしてそんなに急いだのかしら。
I really wouldn't know.
まあ悪くなる一方の状況にしびれを切らしたってとこなんでしょうけど、クリスマスプレゼントのつもりだったのかしらね。
A Christmas present? And did she really just say that? There's a time and place for dark humor, and this isn't it.
いよいよ玉砕覚悟でカシュガルを攻める決定でもしたのかしら。
Wait, an offensive on what?
ええ、カシュガルには高1号目標があるでしょ。
The biggest alien hive. Huh?
何よ、知ってるでしょ。国際名称オリジナルハイブ。ベータが地球に初めて降り立った場所、最初のハイブ。
Yeah, I've heard of it.
そこを殲滅しようっていう作戦。ま、今の状況で実施しても成功の見込みはほとんどないから願望といった方が正確かもね。あれを潰せれば戦局を挽回できるのは間違いないって考えられているのよ。
So what did you mean by throwing caution to the wind? Oh?
これを見なさい。
What is it?
世界中に散らばるハイブの位置を示したものよ。
It's concentrated in one spot, all the alien hives.
ひときわ大きな点。それがオリジナルハイブね。
Can I ask you something? This is only showing the location of the hives, right?
そうよ。
There are two hives marked in Japan. One is on Satogashima, and the other.
前に言ったでしょ。本州奪還作戦以前、この辺りはベータに占領されていたって。
Wait, you mean there was a hive right around here?
今でもあるわよ。表示見たでしょ。
What? You gotta be kidding me. Wouldn't that be incredibly dangerous? You can't mean.
そうよ。ここはもともとハイブだったの。
What?
その上に建設されたのが横浜基地。この辺りが台地になってるのはそういう理由。
Nobody told me about this. Can't be serious.
だからこんな大規模な地下構造があるんじゃない。
I really don't think it's as obvious as you make it sound. How the hell can she be so casual about all this?
ベータが作った施設の一部は今でも機能しているわ。だから反応が消えていない。
You're kidding, right? This is still an active beta facility? That's insane. So then you're telling me there are beta right here in our own base.
また人に言えないこと知っちゃったわね。
Oh, they got beta as pets here, huh? Hang on, this is crazy. Why are we just leaving it down there?
もちろん研究のために決まってるでしょ。オルタネイティブ4が日本に誘致された理由は政治的なものだけじゃないのよ。
Research? You're keeping beta right under our feet for research?
はい、そこまで。それ以上はあなたが知るべきことじゃないわ。
But this is...
今までだって平気だったんだから気にしなきゃいいでしょ。
I mean, as long as we're not in danger, I guess it's fine. What's so funny?
別に未来から来たって言っても知らないことが結構あるんだなって思ってね。
Now she's just teasing me. Isn't she supposed to be an adult here? Do you have to be so smug about... Hey, wait a sec.
何よ。
So then, is that the reason why the beta from Sadogashima were headed toward us?
ほら、意外に鋭いのね。ベータには基礎本能のような習性があるんじゃないかっていう有力な説もあってね。
A homing instinct. So this place is in danger then.
ここは極東最大の国連軍基地よ。むしろそこらの半端な基地より安全なの。それより話の続きはもういいの？
Oh no, please continue.
ならそっちの話しましょう。
Oh right, what did you mean when you said they would be throwing caution to the wind?
人類の誰もがオリジナルハイブを破壊したいと思っているわ。でも現状では必ず勝てる見込みはない。大打撃を受けて負けてしまったら人類の敗北は避けられないものになる。絶対に叩き潰したい。でも決定打がないから具体的な作戦を立てられない。そして敵の拠点を潰せないまま戦い続けて人類の戦力はすり減っていく。
So that's why you said it was just wishful thinking.
でも成功すれば決定打になり得る計画があるわ。それがオルタネイティブ4。
So then, why do you think humanity would try launching an offensive on Kashgar before it was ready?
HSST の話を聞いたからね。それは牽制か脅迫か、それとも国連にもいろいろな勢力があってね。カシュガル攻略に反対している国もある。
Huh? But if Alternative 4 succeeds...
それでも 100% 勝つとは限らない。もしも負けたらどうする？それがたった数年間でも確実に生き延びる方を選択する人間もいるってこと。
So they're the Alternative 5 supporters then.
まあ当たらずとも遠からずってところね。
Right, they're still building that migrant fleet, aren't they? And they know it'll take another 2 years to complete.
それまで盾になる戦力は極力残しておきたいでしょ。
Unfortunately, no one's been crazy enough to launch an offensive on Kashgar up until now, because they're waiting to see if Alternative 4 succeeds.
目障りなオルタネイティブ4だけど、誰かさんたちにとってはカシュガル攻略を抑え込むための抑止力でもあったのよ。
I see. While Yuko Sensei's fighting tooth and nail to make Alternative 4 happen, there are a lot of people forced to twiddle their thumbs and wait for the results, and still others who want to use that to their advantage.
ま、ベータを地球から駆逐した後の世界戦略をきっちり考えている国もあるっていうこと。
Huh?
独立以来、一度も本土を戦火にさらすことなく、対ベータ戦争でも実質的な被害を受けていない、自分が正義だと信じて疑わない国だね。
Are you serious? We can't have people fighting amongst themselves when humanity's survival is on the line.
宇宙人が攻めてくれば人類は一丸になって戦うって言ってた人がいたけど、それはおめでたい妄想だったのよ。
Wasn't that a quote from the American president near the end of the Cold War? I remember studying that in history class. Wait a second. If we assume this country that wants to attack Kashgar ASAP was planning on using that HSST to eliminate the base, that would totally make sense. The fact that Alternative 4 is showing no signs of completion after all this time must be a serious hindrance to them. But from what Sensei is saying, it sounds like the people who are against the premature assault on Kashgar are responsible. That's such backwards logic. Don't they want Alternative 4 to keep going? If it fails, they'll have nothing left but to throw caution to the wind and attack Kashgar, just like Sensei said. Oh, but wait, not necessarily. If things take a turn for the worst, they've also got Alternative 5 to fall back on. So what you're saying is, this country we're talking about was going to try and attack Kashgar ASAP. with or without Alternative 4. And the Alternative 5 supporters who saw that coming tried to prevent it.
あと2年確実に生き延びるためにね。
Of course, because if we were to attack Kashgar now, humanity's odds of victory would be slim at best. So when it looked like an offensive might be launched, even when it was borderline suicidal, the Alternative 5 supporters only had one real option. They had to prevent the attack on Kashgar. But what if that just wasn't a possibility? Countries that's pushing for it must already have a lot of power at their command, enough so that nobody can stop them. That the next obvious choice would be forcing Alternative 5 to be enacted as soon as possible. They'd do anything in order to shorten those 2 years, even by a little bit. That way, they could run off to the comfort of outer space instead of facing the music. This is such bullshit. So they never even planned on protecting the Earth in the first place.
そんなことはないわ。主としての人類の生存を図るって目的は共通よ。
But they're just running away. They're abandoning everything we fight for, and leaving the rest of us behind to clean up the mess.
あなたが地球に残って何を見て何を経験したのかは知らないわ。
I do remember being one of those left behind on Earth. Alright, let's continue. Professor Yuko was explaining to Takeru that there are humanity is divided into many forces and arguing amongst each other because they each have their own idea on how to get over this crisis, this alien crisis. So yeah, let's continue. That's one thing I know for sure. Can't imagine I hallucinated that. That's Takeru's thoughts.
その経験がどれだけ悲惨なものだったのかは知らないけど、だからといって全てを否定するのは間違いない。
But I can't remember what happened to us after we were left behind. From that point on, it's all a blur. Damn it!
そこに意見の対立や内部構想があるにせよ、オルタネイティブ計画が全人類の英知を結集した人類生存のための計画であることに変わりはないわ。
Yeah, but
オルタネイティブ5だって人類の生存を図るために考え出された計画でしょ。すべてを満たす計画はありえない。オルタネイティブ5だって人類という種を生き延びさせるためのギリギリの選択なのよ。
So alternative 5 is like it's not a bad
他の
guy.
構成形まで行くのがどれだけ大変か分かってる？恒星間航行のリスクをちゃんと想像できてる？
Huh?
小石ほどの天体が衝突しただけで宇宙船が破壊されてしまうことだってあり得るのよ。
Now that I think about it, she's absolutely right. I don't have any proof that the migrant fleet ever made it to their destination. Or at least not as far as I can remember.
HSST 落下の件。
Yes?
必ず阻止するわよ。いいわね。
Alright.
勘違いしないように一つ言っておくわ。私はオルタネイティブ5なんか絶対認めないわよ。
Sensei.
ただ認める認めないという感情論と物事の正当性は別問題だってことは理解してみて。
I know.
感情に溺れると判断力が鈍る。そのことは常に意識しておきなさい。
Okay.
未来を変えるんでしょ。
Yes, ma'am. Professor Yuko showed her true self for the first time, I think. So we've decided we're going to keep the HSST incident from happening, but I'm not sure how I feel about all this. She makes it sound so easy to not let myself be blinded by emotion. But I'm just not as objective as her. I guess it makes sense that there'd be tension, but all that infighting in the UN sounds pretty bleak. I don't know if it's just conjecture, or if she's got some kind of evidence to back up her claims, but since this is Yuko-sensei we're talking about, I'm inclined to believe that her suspicions are probably correct. One thing's for sure, though. The future has definitely started to change. All this time, I've been doing everything I can to prevent the tragic future from happening, so I know I should be thrilled about this, but at the same time, once the future's been changed, I'll have no reference point on which to base my decisions. I won't know what the best course of action is anymore. I'll be completely in the dark. No. Now's not the time to be questioning myself. There's no turning back. I have to keep going. I gotta pull myself together and just do it. Hmm? Oh, it's Mikoto and everyone else too. Hey guys, what brings you all here?
どうしたじゃないよ。タケルこそ血相変えてどこへ行ってたの？
Huh? Oh. Honestly, this carefree atmosphere is just putting me even more on edge. Well, I mean, we teenage boys have certain needs, you know?
ブブー、そういうのはとっさに出てこないと面白くないよ。
But I can't let it show. Wouldn't want to take this out on everyone else.
それより、そなたも知恵を貸してくれ。
About what?
いや、実はな、明日来訪される国連事務次官というのが。
Oh, right. We'll wanna do something about that. What with him being Tama's old man and all?
知ってたの？
It's Tama's father. I mean, yeah. So that's all it was. Now I remember we tried to pretend that Tama was our squad leader for the day. Hmm?
深いね、なかなか。
Right back at you.
それで困ったことに。
Oh, right. Tama lied to her dad about everything. Oh, I know. Bet you anything I can guess what it is.
そうなんだよ。ミキさん、お父さんに自分が分隊長だなんて手紙に書いちゃってるもんだからさ。もう大変。
Not to worry her father, she wrote a lie to her father, huh? Dude, really?
で、どうしようか。
Ah, come on.
何？
Oh my god, dude. Don't look at me like that wasn't intentional. You know what? Never mind.
変なタケル。
Not as weird as you. Anyway, I think I might have just the solution for this little conundrum.
ほほ。
なんとなく予想がつくけど。
Alright, you guys. Operation Squad Leader for a Day is now in effect.
玉瀬を一日だけ分隊長にするのか。
Not officially. We'll just pretend.
あまりに予想通りで言葉もないわ。
Hey, I'm being serious here. Come on, class rep. Don't you want to help our old friend Tama out?
私が悪者みたいなノリはやめてくれる？何よ。言いたいことがあるなら言いなさいよ。
Don't look at me. You just want to use me as a meat shield so you can talk shit on class rep, don't you? Well, I've got news for you, bub. I'm no longer so weak that you can just manhandle me to do your bit. Hmm? God damn it. What happened? Are you kidding me? Even after 2 years of training, I still can't fight her off. Is this just a law of nature or something? Why, you're not even gonna bother throwing out any insults?
悪者。
Sass rep. Ayamine is holding Takeru and saying those words. On second thought, just keep quiet.
あなたたちね。
よせ3人とも。今は玉瀬の話であろう。
Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's just go with a squad leader for a day plan then.
ちょっと、それ本気で言ってるの？
Of course I am. Now, let me announce who will be in charge of making the critical prop, but we'll need to pull it off.
ねえねえ、タケル。
What's up? Oh, no, I don't think you've got the right skill set for this particular job. Sorry.
そんな話してるんじゃないよ。
Then why did you interrupt me for? What did you interrupt me for? Why do you always have to be like this?
それよりほら、なんか正規兵の人たちがこっちをチラチラ見てるんだけど。
You know, Mikoto.
あ、ほらほら。
Hold on a sec. I feel like I recognize those two. Where have I seen them before? Oh, now I remember. Duh. They're the surface pilots who complained about Meiya's Takemi Kazuchi last time. Meiya's special machine. So what? Let him stare. Just ignore it. Repeating that argument would just be a waste of time.
でもなんか目つきが。
Forget about them. This is about me and you. They have nothing to do with us.
昼間から大胆だね。
Why do you have to take everything the wrong way?
どう？
At what?
最後まで言わせるなんてひどい。
Listen, you.
確かに見てますね。
Just let it go, alright? These guys really aren't very inventive, though. They're just glaring at us again. Well, to be fair, I guess this would be the first time from their perspective. Is it really bothering you that much? Damn it, if this keeps up, we're gonna have the same argument all over again. Sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back, guys. Watch. I guarantee they'll say something to me when I walk by.
Oi! そこの訓練兵
Knew it. Sorry, were you talking to me?
お前以外にいないだろう。
Is there something I can help you with, Second Lieutenant?
お前らの隊はあそこにいるので全部か
Yes.
7人じゃないのか？
Nope, there are only 6 of us.
だったらハンガーにある特別機帝国近衛軍の新型は誰のだお前らの中の誰か用だと聞いたが
少尉、私の機体です。
Oh, Meiya came. Hey, when did you get here? Damn it, this is exactly what I was trying to prevent.
お前の名は？
三剣名や訓練兵です。
お前あれなんか
ああ、どうなってる？なんであんなもんがここにあるんだ？
答えろ
Pardon me, Second Lieutenant.
あなんだ
You wouldn't happen to be asking that just out of personal curiosity, would you?
なんだと
Or are you just someone else's errand boy? Were you ordered to find the surface pilot who owns that TSF?
よせ、タケル。
お前誰に口聞いてるか分かってんのか
Sure I do.
ずいぶんと生意気な口を聞くひよっこだな。
And here I thought lieutenants like yourselves might have more important things to be doing.
なんだと？
Well, more important than picking on a bunch of cadets, at least. This is the second time Takeru's being beat up. This time Takeru covered for Meiya, huh? So she doesn't have to explain.
タケル。
I'm fine, Meiya. I barely felt a thing. The whole reason we lost is because assholes like this were in charge.
ああまだわかんねえのか
Will that be all, Lieutenant?
かっこいいね。少しは骨があるじゃないか。
この野郎
For fuck's sake. If you assholes would channel your energy into something useful like fighting the beta, maybe we wouldn't have to be running from such a shitty future. We done here? Just because you outrank us doesn't mean you can take out y-
白金、もうやめなさい。
Aren't you supposed to be protecting your strength using your strength and your authority to protect humanity.
白金
If you had any idea what was going to happen to the world, maybe then you'd shape up. We don't have time to waste on this stupid shit. We're getting closer and closer to extinction, and we've still got people fighting each other over pointless shit. No wonder the beta won. No wonder the world's gone to hell.
わけわかんねえこと言ってないで、いいからかかってこいよ。
想像しいな。
It's Lieutenant Tsukuyomi. Tsukuyomi-san to the rescue again.
国連軍の英士は囚人監視の中、そのような恥知らずな振る舞いをしてもよいと教育されているのか？
いえ、注意。これは国連軍内部の問題ですので。
国連軍に身を置いているとはいえ、貴様らも日本人であろう。その者の言う通り、権力とはそれを利用して己の欲望を満たすためのものではないぞ。恥を知れ。
いえ、
かの武見和地は日本政府と国連軍司令部の合意のもと、去る事情により配備されたものだ。ここは確かに国連直轄地であり、治外法権下であるが、かといって一介の英士ごときが興味本位で首を突っ込んでよいことではないぞ。これ以上いらぬ詮索を続けるのであれば、国連軍に正式な抗議をしなければならないが、よろしいか？武見和地を愚弄することは、我らこの英軍を愚弄するのも同じ。ひいては将軍殿下を冒涜する行為であるぞ。
何もそこまで俺らな
あ。別に武見和地を愚弄したわけじゃ。ましてやその。ならばおとなしくこの場から去るがよい。さすればこの件は不問に付す。
しかし帝国近衛軍がなぜこいつらを
Because Meia's here. That's why she's protecting us.
どうした少尉？何か不服でもあるのか？
いや、おい、行くぞ。
事態を事前に察知したまでは良いが。
Okay?
不器用な男だ。
つくよみ、注意。
メイヤ様、私どもはこれにて失礼いたします。
タケル、本当に大丈夫か？
It's nothing really. I mean, I guess it hurts a little. Tsukuyomi came to cover for Takeru because what Takeru did was supposed to be Tsukuyomi's job, yeah? To protect Meiya.
なぜ避けなかった？そなたならできたであろう。
Because I'm an oaf, apparently. What's an oaf? She saw right through me, didn't she?
そなた、あの者たちが何を従っていたか知っていたな。
Nah, not exactly. But guys like that aren't exactly subtle, you know? One look and you can usually figure out their game.
そうか。
タケルさん、大丈夫ですか？白金。
まったく、ヒヤヒヤさせるんじゃないよ。
おばあちゃん。
Yeah, sorry about that. Hope I didn't worry you guys too much.
ああ、晴れてるじゃないか。の割にはケロッとしてるね。
おしぼりを。
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Takeru must have been hit pretty hard, huh?
はい、メイヤちゃん、お願いね。
Yikes! That's cold.
痛みはないのか？
Ouch.
許すがよい。
Nah, just kidding. I'm fine. Anyway, let's get back to the Tama being squad leader discussion.
バカ、その前にきちんと処置を。
いいんじゃないの？
榊、
私が反対したところでどうせやることになるんでしょうし。
Ah, you're catching on.
今のを見てたら誰だってそう思うわよ。三剣もそう思ったんじゃない？意地張ってわざと殴らせ続ける頑固者よ。
あ、いや、
言ったら引かないもんね、白金は。
Die. You're gonna make me blush.
しずるちゃんも苦労が絶えないね。
そう言ってくれるのは京塚さんだけですよ。
ま、頑張りな。
ありがとうございます。
So hey, do you think they're gonna throw me in the detention barracks for that?
その可能性はあるかもしれないけど。
Ah, it's so boring in there though.
入ったことあるの？
I just heard as much from a friend of mine. Ahaha. Whew, that was a close one.
大丈夫だよ。タケルさん、悪いことしてないよ。
Yeah, I hope so.
そうか。
What's got you looking so down about it?
かわいそう。
Dude, we don't even know if I'm going or not.
こっそり差し入れ持ってってあげるよ。
What did I just say? Oh, and Maya, you can stop scrubbing my face now.
そうか。
Thanks.
よせ。それは私がそなたに言うべき言葉だ。
I'm gonna take the towel back to Mrs. Kyosuka, so you guys go on without me.
わかった。
早く来てね。
視界が安定しないようだったらちゃんと医務室に行くんだよ。
I'm fine, dude.
頭、大丈夫？
Mind rephrasing that question?
タケル、
I told you, it's not a big deal.
許すがよい。
No matter how much you train, getting hit is still gonna make you swell up. But at least I'm used to the pain and the shock at this point. Oh, Ah, First Lieutenant Tsukuyomi. Thank you for what you did.
名前を呼ぶことを許した覚えはないが。まあよい。
I try to handle myself a bit less oafishly from here on out.
メイヤ様に対する心遣い、感謝する。
Huh?
だが、貴様の嫌疑が晴れたわけではない。
Mind if I ask what you suspect me of? Well, I guess I am supposed to be dead. It makes total sense for them to think I'm suspicious.
説明の必要はない。貴様と慣れ合うつもりもない。
I'm sorry to hear that.
ただ、
What is it?
貴様が何者かは知らぬが、メイヤ様が貴様を頼りにされていることは確かだ。私個人として貴様に頼みたいことがある。
What is it?
人としてメイヤ様のお気持ちを裏切ることだけはしてくれるな。無駄な言葉なのかもしれんがな。
Tsukuyomi-san is as harsh as ever. But that's just because she wants to protect Meiya. Tsukuyomi had no choice but to ask Takeru. What was that?
なぜ私なのですか？
貴様が選ばれたからとしか言いようがない。
選出の作業は？
作業も何もない。基地司令がお決めになったことだ。
それで確信が持てました。いえ、何でもありません。明日、国連事務次官に同行し、基地の案内役を務めさせていただきます。
頼んだぞ。
I sure hope Yuko-sensei figures something out in time. We may know the future, but that doesn't guarantee we can prevent it. Less than 24 hours left now. Well, I guess all I can do at this point is have faith in her. She never goes back on her word. Hmm.
白金訓練兵
Hmm?
白金訓練兵ドアを開けなさい
That must be Marimo-chan. Ah, yes, ma'am. Marimo-chan. He said it.
貴様その呼び方はどうにかしろ
Sorry, what is it?
分かってるとは思うが PX でのことだ
Ma'am.
まああれこれ言ったところで自分のしたことは分かっているんだろうから処分だけを言い渡す
Ma'am.
今回の件は不問とする
Yes, ma'am. Wait, huh?
基地に駐留する帝国近衛軍のつくよみ注意の取り計らいだ
She did? Wow.
それからタイのみんなにも感謝しろ
Huh?
全員が別々に西岸に来るとは示し合わせて来られるよりタチが悪い一人平均10分あの綾峰ですら5分間無言で威圧していったぞまったくこの忙しい時に
Thank goodness.
PX に行けば京塚総長に呼び止められて15分おかげで
Things are a little different this time around. But I guess they've still accepted me as a friend.
貴様はまだここに来て1ヶ月の新米だが他の隊員との信頼関係をしっかりと作り上げているようだ
Ma'am.
だからこそ仲間のことを考えろ自分の行動には責任を持て今さら言われることではないのは分かっているな
Yes, ma'am.
一人で戦いに勝てるわけではない助け合うことの意味すでに十分に理解しているはずだ
Yes, ma'am.
彼らの信頼を裏切るような真似はするな
Tsukuyomi-san said something similar earlier.
うまくは言えないがどうやら貴様には不思議な魅力があるように思うその上英士としての素質も十分だ誰もがその魅力と才能を認め貴様に注目しているそれを
Yes, ma'am.
傷は大丈夫か
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for asking.
そういえば貴様たち玉瀬を一日分隊長にすると話していたとか
She's not supposed to know that.
仲間というものの意味を履き違えてないか
Ma'am.
まあ気持ちはわかるがほどほどにしておけ
Huh? Thank you very much.
いいか見逃せる程度に慎めと言っているんだぞ
Yes, ma'am.
最後に光月博士からの命令を伝える2020にシミュレーターデッキに出頭せよ
Understood. I will be at the simulator deck by 2020.
よし以上だ
Damn, no punishment at all. I remember being confined to quarters last time, but wow. Maybe stepping in proactively like that earned me some points in Tsukuyomi-san's book. Hey, isn't that Tama?
見つかっちゃった
What's wrong?
教官がタケルさんの部屋に向かうのが見えたから心配になって
I see. Sorry to worry you.
私は別にみんなだって
Huh? Ah.
私は別に教官が話をしている時に通り過ぎるのは失礼だと思って待ってただけよ
Uh-huh.
僕は廊下のシミの数を数えて
Everybody's trying to hide it. Thanks for the hard work.
ただなんとなく
Yeah, makes sense.
私は
Maybe I can't even come up with an excuse. Coming back from your independent training?
その通りだよくわかったな
私行くわ
僕も
私も
Me three. Everyone was worried about me. Thanks, guys.
タケル
Huh?
こたびの件についてはもう
Oh, don't even worry about it. It's over with. Go on. You should get to bed soon, too.
ではな。
Yep. Night. If she wants me on the simulator deck, does that mean she's done with the reconfigurations? She didn't say a word about it when I saw her earlier today. He's talking about Professor Yuko, right? Well, I guess there's probably a lot of stuff she doesn't tell me, so I'm sure she's got a handle on that. But is she gonna be able to finish Alternative 4 in time? The future is starting to change because of my interference, that's a fact. But if we don't stop Alternative 5 from being enacted on December 24, it'll all have been for nothing. God, I'm so anxious. It must be because the HSST incident is about to happen. On the one hand, the fact that it's happening sooner is proof that the future is changing, and yet, if Sensei's right and this incident is part of an anti-Alternative 4 conspiracy, then couldn't this be a sign that Alternative 5 might be put into effect earlier as well?
ぶつかります。
Huh? Wow! My bad. Sorry, I kinda got lost in thought. Oh geez, is she mad at me?
怒ってません。
Huh? Did Yuko-sensei tell you to come to the simulator deck too?
はい。
Oh, cool. Then let's go together. If you completely ignore the whole beta thing, this world is actually pretty similar to the one I was born in. Everyone's personalities and relationships are virtually identical. And yet, Kasumi is the only one who's unique to this side. Hey, so about that picture you drew. Huh, the picture of the Game Boy, yeah? Sumika. Sumika?
私はかすみです。
Sorry, I just felt like saying it.
そうですか。
Hey, I made it to roll call this morning. He called her Sumika to check if she really is Sumika, yeah?
ごめんなさい。
Nah, don't be. I wasn't late or anything. You overslept? I see. Well, be careful not to stay up too late. Did Sensei say anything to you?
はい。
What was it?
絶対内緒よ。
She said that?
はい。
Oh well. Sensei!
待ってたわ。
Did you finish that thing we were talking about?
ヤシロ、これが終わったら少しはゆっくりできるからね。
Huh? Kasumin's been working on this too?
はい。
あんまり喋るとバカが感染するから気をつけなさい。
Hey.
シミュレーターデッキに呼ばれたのに強化服に着替えずやってくるバカのそばにいちゃダメよ。
バイバイ。
出直し。
Go get changed. Dude, seriously? I'm done changing.
この7号機にはちょっとした改造が施されているわ。
Okay.
まずコンピューターの処理速度が上がっている。
So you used that system you were talking about the other day, then?
そして基本動作制御に例の新概念を組み込んでみたわ。
It's the new OS that they're building for the machines. What? Holy crap. She already got that far?
とは言っても微妙な入力タイミングなんかはこれからあなたが学習させていくんだけどね。
Sure, just leave it to me.
それをさせるために操縦系を司る OS をごっそり入れ替え
Does that change how they work?
別に。でもまあ即応性が 30% 増しだから慣れるまで違和感あるからね。
So I just have to think of it as another type of TSF.
兵士じゃない私が言うのもなんだけど、既存の戦術機の中では一番操縦しやすいはずよ。
Way to go, Yuko Sensei. I had no idea you'd get it working so quickly.
ヤシロも協力してくれたからね。大きなバグはないはずよ。
How did Yashiro or how did Kasumi help out? Kasumi helped? Kasumi did some of the work?
ええ、かなり重要な部分をね。よくやってくれたわ。
Oh, so that's why you overslept. Whoa, dude. Kasumi helping Yuko Sensei and on a super important part. I never would have guessed. Who in the world is she, anyway? Some kind of super genius android girl created by the military?
ここから離れたら私いなくなります。
何言ってるんだ。とにかく来い。
That's it. What if Kasumi's real body is the brain in that cylinder? So the Kasumi in front of me right now is a remotely controlled robot. Yeah, right. Besides, if we had a remote control system like that, we wouldn't need surface pilots anymore. God, I'm such a moron.
どうしたの？いきなり黙り込んじゃって。
Oh, sorry. Haha. So what exactly am I supposed to be doing here?
まずは自由に動かしてみてちょうだい。あなたに慣れてもらいながら OS のバグを潰していくわ。
Okay.
次は概念実証試験。さまざまな環境下での実用性を検証するわ。模擬戦闘も若干あるから。
Okay.
最後はコンボの設定。
They're being taken from my control logs, right?
確かにそうなんだけど、ちょっと違うわ。あなたの操作ログは起動概念の検証に反映しただけ。
Huh? But what about my combos and cancels?
いいから最後まで聞きなさい。今現在、戦術機側のコンピューターにコンボという姿勢制御命令は存在していないわ。ある程度データが蓄積されると、誤差内で同一と判別された一連の操作を自動的にコンボと判定するように設定したのよ。
Whoa!
それと同時に強化装備に蓄積された思考パターンと照合して統計的に最適な組み合わせを選択実行できるのよ。
Wait, you're kidding, right? I can't believe it's already that fleshed out. Okay, so then does that mean that every surface pilot out there will get their own custom combos? Like Meiya would get sword combos, or Ayamine would get hand-to-hand combos.
そうね。そのデータは強化装備側で持つから OS が同じ機体ならそのデータが直ちに実行できる。その辺はそれに機体側ではデータリンクで姿勢制御情報を常に共有しているわけだから、一人の兵士の連度向上が即部隊全体の機動性向上に反映される。これも今までと同じ。
Damn.
それじゃあ次は現時点での稼働時間の制限について説明しましょうか。
どうして私が晩ご飯作ってると思う？
The original world.
おじさんとおばさんのことで。
ブブー。
あ
とは？
おじさんとおばさんのことで。
ブブー。あとは？
じゃあ、おじさんとおばさんのことで。
ブブー。ふざけてる？
最後が微妙に違うんだよ。途中で止めるな。
でも全部違うよ。
じゃあなんだよ。
私がタケルちゃんにしてあげられることって何かな？
してあげられること？
勉強はなんだかんだ言ってタケルちゃんの方ができるし、スポーツもそうだよね。頼りにもなるし。球技大会の時だってみんなタケルちゃんを頼りにしてて、あの榊さんだってそうだったでしょ。
別にあれはスポーツができるっていうのとは。
三剣さんがやってきていろんなことが変わって、
あ
私たちが変わらないで済むわけないよね。
あ、どういうことだよ。
私にしかできないこともあるの。
スミカにしかできない。
Takeru still didn't notice. Man, I've been having a lot of dreams about my own world lately. Why now, after all this time? There's no way I'm just randomly feeling homesick. It's been years and years.
どうしたの？
Nothing. I just didn't get enough sleep.
大変だね。ため息をつくとその分幸せが逃げるよ。
Thanks for that little tidbit, Sai. I pretty much convinced myself that it's a good thing that Sumika isn't in this world. But even so, why isn't she here? How even look how Tsukuyomi and the three idiots look in the original world. How even Tsukuyomi-san and the three idiots are around. And at some point, this world had its own version of me too. Though he's already dead, apparently. The other Takeru's dead already. Sigh. I bet it's thoughts like these that are causing me to have those kinds of dreams lately. Why am I even wasting time worrying about this? It's not like it's gonna do me any good.
起きたばかりだというのに何を落ち込んでいるのだ。
Seriously, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
これ見よがしなため息をついておいて気にするなとは。
I know, sorry, but it's not a big deal. I promise.
全然そう見えないんだけど。
I'm telling you, I'm fine. Sorry, but this is one thing I just can't talk to you guys about.
ならば周囲のものに気取らせるな。
My what?
敬礼。
Oh, it's him.
事務次官、ここが横浜基地英士訓練学校の食堂になります。
ほう。
Oh, Ak, why is he here already?
ご紹介します。彼らが第207英士訓練小隊の訓練兵です。
Okay, hold the phone. This isn't how I remember it going at all.
諸君の創建に人類の未来がかかっている。よろしく頼むよ。
はっ。ここから先は玉瀬訓練兵がご案内差し上げます。玉瀬訓練兵。はい、
どうぞこちらへ。
We owe you one, Marimo-chan. I sure am glad I let her know about the whole squad leader for a day plan yesterday. Otherwise, we would have been totally unprepared for this. I guess I should have expected things to be different since the future's actively changing, but it still catches me off guard sometimes.
頼もしいな。でもパパは甘えてもらえないのちょっと寂しいぞ。
His own daughter.
でも私は訓練兵なので。
そうか。頼もしいな。パパは嬉しいぞ。
Well, it looks like Papa hasn't changed one bit.
ではこちら
へ。パパ、今日はタマの小隊長っぷりいっぱい見させてもらうぞ。
Papa, it only says squad leader. Oh yeah, I knew something felt